much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Will Sanja. It's like asking a question. Will Sanja help you keep your smile for the day? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm going to try not to keep it long, but you already know if it gets good, I'm going to keep on talking. The golden nugget of the day is pair your ignorance with some faith. Yes, I know you're ignorant over there. Sometimes I'm ignorant over here. Yes, I said ignorant. I'm just telling y'all to pair it with some faith. Yes. What does ignorance mean? What does to be ignorant mean? Means what? You lack the knowledge about something. You're clueless about something. You have the slightest idea about how something operates, works, and what have you. You straight up ignorant over there about that subject or situation, right? Now the thing is, if you just stay plain old ignorance, in a state of ignorance, being straight out ignorant, okay? What'll end up happening, you will what? Sit on your hands. In other words, you will cause yourself not to move forward in certain things. In other words, you will doubt yourself because you're saying, I don't know enough about that. Even though you've just been inspired to do a certain thing, you understand that, well, I didn't go to school for that, and I don't have a degree for that, and I don't really know how that works, and I don't know who to contact, I don't know the first step. And you just say, well, I'm just going to stick with something that I am familiar with. Now, God has given you the inkling, the inspiration to move forward on this because he knows this inspiration right here, this special idea is going to bring in the moolah, going to bring you the coin, it's going to help you get them bags. It's going to put you in another state of position to where? To be great, to be amazing, to get good goods and yum yums of manifestation. But you over there sitting in the ignorance, being ignorant, and you're saying you ain't going to move forward because you don't have a clue. I'm just here to tell you to pair that ignorance with some faith, because when you have faith and you pair with the ignorance, you don't care. You really don't care that you don't know nothing about it. Only thing that you know that you could stand firm on is that God just inspired you with some inspiration, in other words, about a great idea. And you don't know how it's going to work out. You clueless to the fact, but you're going to step out on faith in it, which means what? It'll cause you to go ahead and fill out that application. Even though they say you need a bachelor's degree, you know you ain't been to college, but you filling it out, right? Because you pairing your ignorance with what? Some faith. You pairing it with some faith. You know that, hey God, they saying I need a bachelor's degree, but I know I can do this. You have let me know inside that I can do that work. That I've been doing this for years. I just don't have a degree in it. So I'm going to fill this out anyway. I'm going to use this ignorance that I have and pair it with some faith. Because faith can, okay, listen, I'm about to get happy. I'm feeling teary, getting happy, y'all. Faith will override. Faith override rules, which means what? Ignorance, it don't matter if you don't know. It don't matter if you kind of ignorant over there. If you just have some faith, oh yes, if you just have a little faith, just faith the size of a mustard seed. Do y'all know the size of a mustard seed? Let me see if I can find an ink pen over here. I got this little magic marker. The tip head of this right here, just this little, let me see if I can make a mark on my finger. And it may be smaller than that. Mustard seed size, that much. And I think it's a little bit smaller than this. But y'all see the size of that right there? You just need mustard seed size. Just mustard seed. Just a lint piece of size of faith or whatnot. Okay? Just that size of faith. And that faith will override the rules and regulations that people have put in place. That's why when you ignorant to the fact of a situation or matter or whatnot, it don't matter if you compare it with some faith. Now, if you ain't pairing that ignorance with faith, then yeah, you ain't gonna get that job. You ain't gonna get the you ain't gonna get it. Because now you over there doubting in that ignorance. That ignorance causing you to push back, causing you to put up walls of resistance. It's causing you to doubt yourself and doubt others. You saying, no, they ain't gonna do it. You speaking for other people. You speaking negativity, right? So just this right here, that little dot. See that little dot? And I think it's, like I said, I think it's smaller than this, y'all. A mustard seed size of faith. Pair that ignorance with some faith. And you'll see that God will step in and show out for you right on time. And that faith will override, like I said, those people or whatever rules and regulations. Think about Keenan Ivory Wayans. When he first started out, I know y'all have heard him talking to what have you a long time ago in some of his documentaries of how he was clueless. He was ignorant to the fact of how he was supposed to go about starting in living color and doing movies and whatnot. He had the slightest clue, y'all. He was so ignorant to the fact, but he paired that ignorance with some faith. And what happened? Y'all see who he is today? Matter of fact, he not only was a blessing for himself, to himself, by stepping out on faith, pairing the faith with his ignorance, his family, he was able to bring his family members on in there to get some. Because some of the brothers was like, they said it was in college, but then they realized how well Keenan was doing. They said, Mama, Keenan ain't in college and he making a lot of money. I think I'm gonna do what my brother doing. I think I'm gonna, in other words, step out on mustard seed size faith. Pair your ignorance with some faith. Don't let people convince you that the ignorance that you have is a bad thing and that it's gonna hold you back. Ignorance can't hold you back, and it most certainly can't hold God back, because when you align and connected, what happened? You and God become one. You think ignorance could hold God back? No. Pair your ignorance with some faith. Pair it with some faith. I don't care if they told you needed a bachelor's degree. I don't care if they said you needed a master's degree. I don't care if they said you needed a doctor's degree. What? Now, if you're doing medical doctor, now that's something different. You're going to have to perform some miracles. And when I say miracles, you're going to be turning water into wine if you're going to be talking about you're going to be operating on somebody and you ain't going to medical school. I'm talking about educational wise, doctorate degree, okay? All right, y'all got that good. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible, because God is able to do anything. I'm just saying, if I go to the hospital and you there and you say you don't have a doctorate degree, but you're gonna perform surgery or whatnot, I'm gonna need you to, I'm gonna have to call somebody and tell them to bring in a lab rat, okay? And I'm gonna have to tell you to operate on that lab rat first so I can see what's going on. I'm just gonna need a little proof. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying you ain't gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna need to see you do it on an animal, okay? I'm gonna need to see you do it on somebody else before you do it on me. That's all I'm saying, but I ain't saying it ain't possible. What I'm telling you, just pair your ignorance with some faith, okay? I know to this day, it's actually some months back, maybe it was last year sometime, I remember someone was telling me about, I think I told y'all about this before, and y'all, this may be a long one because I'm almost at 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I remember someone was talking about this lady, right? She's the president of a college, and they were talking like negative. They were like, she's not supposed to have that position because she only has a master's degree. Now, that's them saying that she's ignorant to the fact because she don't have a doctorate degree, which you're supposed to have to be the president. They figured that because she didn't have that doctorate that she couldn't be in that position. Well, the thing is, y'all, obviously, only way you can get into a position, you got to fill out the application for one, and people have got to what? Give you an interview. So that I know that lady knows that she only has a master's degree, but she paired her ignorance as far as saying that I'm supposed to have a doctorate, but I don't. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply. She paired her ignorance with some faith, and now she's the president of that college. And like I told y'all before, faith overrides the rules and regulations of others. That's why if you're ignorant, don't let that stop you. And when I say ignorant or ignorant, that just means what? You probably haven't been educated in that subject. You are probably clueless, had never worked in there before and done that, da-da-da-da. But if God gives you inspiration to do a thing, just because you don't know anything about it, don't sell yourself short. Don't give up on it. Don't change your mind about it. Move forward in that ignorance, but pair it with some faith. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I hope y'all got it, because some of y'all were just about to say, well, they hiring over there, but I know they want people with at least associates or bachelors. Don't you do that to yourself. You better fill the application out, because I'm quite sure if God gave you the inspiration that you're supposed to do that thing, then that means that somewhere down the line, God has prepared you some kind of way to where he knows that you can do what needs to be done in that position. Otherwise, why would he give you that inspiration? So don't let your ignorance stop you. Don't let your ignorance cause you to sit on your hands. Don't let your ignorance cause you to be ignorant and not do nothing and not do anything. Okay, I'll say that. Okay? It's all right to be ignorant or ignorant. Just pair it with some faith. I hope y'all got this. If you didn't, what you need to do, yes, rewind this thing and watch again. But in the meantime, between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed. Be blessed, stay blessed. Be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.